Today we're taking a look at these NCAAB matches, which are happening on Thursday, November 25, 2021, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 270 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting advice that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advice. Auburn vs Loyola Chicago. Auburn is averaging 84.2 points per game. They scored 109 points in their last game, making 43.2% of their field goals and 40% of their three-pointers. KD Johnson led the way for Auburn with 27 points and 5 steals. Jabari Smith finished with 22 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 steals, while Wendell Green Jr. added 19 points and 5 rebounds. Auburn has struggled defensively, giving up 71.5 points per game. They gave up 115 points in their last game and will need a significantly better performance if they want to get the win. Our first betting advice is to pick Loyola Chicago Ramblers to cover. The Ramblers stand 36th in the nation in scoring offense as they put up an average of 85 points per game on this season. Loyola Chicago collects 35.6 boards per night and ranks second in assists by dishing out 19.8 dimes a night. The Ramblers are excellent on the defensive end as they are 65th in the nation by allowing 60.8 points per contest. Ryan Schweiger leads the team with 12.8 points per game this season. Aher Udwak, 12.2 points, and Lucas Williamson, 11.8 points, 6 rebounds, 3.8 assists, are solid secondary scoring options. Braden Norris, Tate Hall, Marquise Kennedy, Chris Knight, Jacob Hudson, Tom Welch and St. Thomas all are secondary options on the offensive end of the floor. Loyola Chicago shoots a blistering 50.7% from the field as a team on the year. The Ramblers connect on 10.8 three-pointers per contest while shooting 43.5% from beyond the arc. Loyola Chicago is converting 68.5% of their attempts at the free throw line this season, a number they'd like to improve a bit. Our second betting advice is to pick over Baylor vs VCU. VCU is averaging 54 points per game. They scored 67 points in their last game, making 42.1% of their field goals and 38.9% of their three-pointers. Levi Stockard III led the way for the Rams with 15 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists. Marcus Sohanis finished with 12 points and 3 assists, while Keshawn Curry finished with 11 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. VCU has done a better job defensively, giving up 52 points per game. They gave up 55 points in their last game and will need a similar effort if they want to win this game. Our first betting advice is to pick Baylor Bears. The Bears enter this contest 14th in the country in scoring offense as they pile up 88.5 points per game. Baylor is 37th in rebounding as they pull down 37.8 boards per contest and are first by dishing out 24 assists per game. The Bears are excellent defensively, ranking 12th in the country in scoring defense by allowing 53.8 points a night. LJ Cryer leads 5 Baylor players in double figures with 17.8 points per game on the year. Kendall Brown, 14 points, Matthew Mayer, 11.2 points, 4.2 boards, James Akinjo, 10 points, 7.8 assists, and Jeremy Sachin, 8.2 points, are good scoring options as well. Adam Flagler, Jonathan Chamwachachawa, Flo Thamba and Dale Boner are all guys that are looked at to contribute when they are on the floor. Baylor is hitting 50.5% of their attempts from the floor this season. The Bears knock down an average of 8.6 three-pointers a night while hitting 35.4% of their attempts from beyond the arc. Baylor is struggling at the free throw line, where they are converting 61.4% of their chances. Our second betting advice is to pick under. Quick reminder, BetUS is a platform that offers betting on all major sport and horse racing leagues. It has slots, table games, blackjack, and a variety of other casino games. All of the major US leagues are available for betting, including the NFL, NBA, NHL, MLB, and PGA. In addition, BetUS allows wagers on esports, Olympic events, soccer, cricket, boxing, cycling, and many more competitions. Join BetUS now using our link down below and get 125% cashback bonus on your first deposit on the sportsbook after you open an account and deposit using our link and use our promo code HIGHSTAKES. Arizona State vs Syracuse. Arizona State is averaging 68 points per game. They scored 63 points in their last game, making 35.7% of their field goals and 37% of their three-pointers. DJ Horne led the way for the Sun Devils with 20 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. Jay Heath finished with 9 points and 2 assists, while Marion Jackson had 5 points, 11 rebounds, and 10 assists. Arizona State has played well defensively, giving up 65.8 points per game. They gave up 75 points in their last game and will need to do a better job if they want to win this game. Our first betting advice is to pick Syracuse Orange. The Orange is averaging 85.7 points per game this season, which puts them 32nd in the nation in scoring offense. Syracuse collects 32.3 boards a night while the team is dishing out 18.7 assists per contest. The Orange has been below average defensively as they are 282nd in scoring defense by allowing 74.3 points a night. Buddy Boeheim leads the team with 20 points plus 3.3 assists per game. Joseph Girard 16 points, 5 assists, Jimmy Boeheim, 15 points, 7.8 rebounds, and Cole Swider, 9.8 points, 6.5 rebounds, each are averaging in double figures. Jesse Edwards, Benny Williams, Frank Anselm and Simmer Torrance are the other players logging any serious minutes on a consistent basis this season. The Orange is shooting 51.1% from the field as a team on the year. Syracuse is hitting 9.3 triples a night while shooting 43.1% from beyond the arc. The Orange has been good at the charity stripe, cashing in on 81.3% of their chances this season. Our second betting advice is to pick over San Francisco vs Towson. San Francisco's defense is holding its own, allowing an average of 65.3 points per game, and opponents are shooting 41.8% overall and only 28.8% from behind the three-point arc. San Francisco allows only 25.2 rebounds per game, which is 8th in the nation, and the Dons are averaging 34.7 boards per contest. The king of the boards for San Francisco is Johan Masalski, with an average of 5.7 rebounds per game. Khalil Shabazz is averaging 2.2 steals per game to lead San Francisco, and Masalski is the leader in blocked shots, with an average of 1.8 swats per game. Our first betting advice is to pick Towson plus 12. Senior Terry Nolan had a career high of 25 points on 10 of 18 shooting. The former George Washington and Bradley point guard had set his career high of 24 points against Towson in 2018 when he played for GW. There's nothing like playing afternoon midweek games during a holiday week. Students have usually gone home and who knows which team will show up. Penn certainly didn't on Tuesday as they shot just 40% from the floor and turned the ball over 16 times. Towson received a monster performance from 6'5" junior forward Cam Holden, who scored 20 points, grabbed 19 rebounds, and dished out 8 assists on 8 of 14 shooting. Our second betting advice is to pick under 137.